I just told Kristen this, and I said it to him probably every 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I almost had to drown my sorrows in M&Ms today.
It broke your confidence.
It broke my confidence. It did. An arrest has been made now after a shooting at a Subway restaurant in Atlanta. One Subway employee is dead. Another is in the hospital in critical condition, all because a 36-year-old man who has been arrested said there was too much mayonnaise on his sandwich. And there was an argument, and then he shot the Subway employee. And I just thought, my
Shot
God.
two of them?
Two are one's in
one.
the hospital, one's dead. And kids, by the way, were there and saw it. A little 5-year-old who is the son of the woman who was killed was in the restaurant. And it's she'd only been on the job like 3 weeks. And the owner said, model employee, wonderful person, too much mayonnaise on the sandwich.
First of all, no such thing.
Too soon, Dave.
Go ahead.
But I just thought, where are we? Biggie's always saying, like, when somebody cuts him off in traffic now, he doesn't say anything because you never know when somebody's going to snap.
Same.
Yeah, I've
Crazy
really
is crazier now than it used to be.
Crazy is crazier now than it ever has been. And this is the owner of the Subway, and he says, I don't even know what to say about this.
It just breaks my heart to know that someone has the audacity to point a weapon and shoot someone for as little as too much mayonnaise on a sandwich.
He speaks for all of us.
Yeah.
He said he and his partner said, we might just sell this place. I mean, it's just like now here, after somebody gets shot, they had roped it off and everything. All the police were in there. Too much mayonnaise on the sandwich is all they were fighting over, you know? Whew, I'll tell you.
I don't even know how you mourn someone like that.
I know.
Because it has to come. You would think, I mean, it's kind of unspoken at the service. There's a viewing. I mean, when you're talking with the family, it's just a pointless death.
That is the word. 100% pointless. And I just said,
Is the other person going to live? Do we know?
well, critical condition, expected to live, but critical condition as of now. I mean, he took both out, and then they did arrest him. I mean, and I just said to Chris Demm, man, this just mayonnaise things just keeps getting to me.
Yeah.
And that's when I turned to Biggie and said, stop me from getting M&Ms. And he was saying, grow up.
He was lashing out, Dave. He even lashed out at you.
I was lashing.
What'd I do?
You brought up Hellman's a couple years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago, you had a Hellman's rant.
You remember that?
Everything.
He remembers everything.
I remember everything.
Right in the grid. Right in the grid.
Elephant.
Oh, yeah.
Right
now,
there. That's
I
right.
will tell you, I
It's
always
a weight
think
issue. That's a size word, Dave.
It's a size word. We don't use size words. You don't call me an elephant. I don't care how you mean it.
They're brilliant.
Well, so you say.
I've always said they were.
Well, I appreciate that.
Now, what I would go away from if I was Subway is, it varies on store to store, but some of them have like one, when it's the man, it's like one nozzle, but some have like 2 or 3 kind of shootout areas. And I've had a really mayonnaise-y sub from Subway.
Have you?
Yeah. I'll just be like, oil and vinegar, mayonnaise, and you just watch them, and it always makes the same noise. They hit it on the counter. It's like,
I know what you're
it's
talking
like,
about.
I didn't want that much. Close the sandwich, not listen to you.
It's like a triple nozzle.
I know
Yeah,
what
I've
you're
seen
talking
that.
about.
It's quite an invention.
You're right. They do a lot. They're heavy mayonnaise. They are.
Yeah.
Well, it's other than that, I mean, some places where you get the spatula.
Yeah, you slather it on.
Yeah.
I like that. Good
slather.
Great
A
coverage.
slather, because you can scrape some of the slather off. You say, oh, that's a little much. But, when they just take it and just squirt it along.
A lot of it's inexperience or just laziness.
Man.
They just put it on there and try to get you out the door.
What a downer.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, they're not, they're just trying to get you going.
My son has started going to Subway, and I'm actually proud of him. He's managing his money, and he has switched from Jersey Mike's to Subway because they're cheaper. And
Well, that's true.
Finally, he has said, man.
Maybe your lessons are sinking in.
Yeah, maybe.
How do you
Finally.
rate? How do you think your son would rate his summer right now, heading into his senior year? Best ever?
A+. Yeah, he's not.
Water parking, pooling, sleeping late.
That's all he's doing. Water parking, pooling, sleeping late. He's decided he doesn't need a job.
Well, he'd only have it for
that burden's off.
He'd only have it for about 6 weeks now. wouldn't he?
Now it's too late. Yeah, he's like pet sitting for neighbors, that's paying him enough that he can piece it together. And his mother is always like, well, don't look for any extra money from us when you run out because you're spending it like crazy. And then he comes to me and says, man, slide me 10, pound this rock. So, no, I am not doing that. Now, tomorrow I'm picking up my Acura, which has been fixed over at Crescent Ford. But he's got to take me to Crescent Ford. My wife is unavailable, dealing with the remote control.
Brother.
Okay, so my son has to take me, and he goes, "I'll take you if you fill up my tank with gas."
Ooh.
And I said, I don't know. He goes, "That's a long drive, and I've got to hold out till Saturday till he can fill up again."
It's pretty expensive.
And he says, "That's a long drive. You need to fill up my tank with gas." I said, "Well, I'll buy $10 or $15 worth of gas," and so we're negotiating that now.
What a power structure in your house.
Yeah, really.
We're negotiating.
Where are you? Third and a half?
Yeah, third and a half.
Fourth?
Well,
Yeah.
I forgot the dog. 4.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dog goes.
$15. That's 3 gallons.
I told him, well, what does it take to get over there?
Oh, it ain't going to take 3 gallons.
20-minute drive and back, 25 minutes and back. And so I told
Plus
him.
his time, which is very valuable.
Oh, yeah.
He could be on the pool deck.
Could be pooling.
That's right. Same thing here. 20-year-old Florida woman is facing multiple charges. She had a meltdown at a Wendy's.
At a Wendy's.
That's right.
Where?
At a
At a Wendy's.
Same thing.
Same
Bang. Shabia Tillman first went through the drive-thru, but was not happy with her order, so she went inside and started throwing a fit about not getting enough fries, and the fries weren't hot enough. Then she started throwing food and drinks she had already ordered. As they tried to calm her down, Tillman bit the index finger
At a Wendy's.
of an employee so hard that it broke the skin.
She grab it and then hold it and
She held it in her
Or was
mouth.
it being wagged in the face?
she wag it.
Might
She's-
have
go after it like a
I bet it was.
copperhead.
I bet it was being wagged.
She's quick,
Cat-like reflex.
like a snake.
Boy, she got on that.
Yeah.
She did.
Cabra.
This is Lee County, Florida. Deputies arrived after multiple 911 calls. She was put in the back seat of the squad car, continued to kick and scream. When a deputy came to calm her down, she spit in his face.
At a Wendy's?
At all.
At a Wendy's.
Yeah.
Yes. All at a Wendy's.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendys.
I am so.
What is that?
I tell you. She smacked the deputy, too, on the way out. She smacked him. So
Yeah.
she went crazy.
Was she under the influence, do we know, or she just
That's not.
lost it?
I think she may be under the influence, but it didn't say that.
Some people just lose it.
Yeah, you could snap.
Some people are just hotheads.
Look at the Subway story. Look at the mayonnaise story. It's unbelievable.
But as a customer, when you go to a quick serve restaurant nowadays, I have such low expectations of getting either what I want or a good quality meal out of it. I go there saying, this ain't going to be great.
That's not where we should be, though. That's not where we should
But
be.
it is where we are.
I know, but that's not how it should be.
I wish.
You should expect greatness.
Well, it takes you off that type of restaurant, really. Mm-hmm. To go eat, you go do something else.
What a Dave and Worker having an I don't care off. Just give me something. I don't care. It's going to be terrible anyways. What do you want?
Ordered French fries. That's an onion ring.
Yep.
So
They don't care. You don't care, they don't care.
No, we've all given up. They don't want to be behind the window. I don't want to be in front of it.
I don't know what I'm even doing here. I don't know what you're doing here either.
Get out.
You walked in.
Well, give us your money. All right, here.
all right, look, let's just trade places, you and me.
You might as well. You might as well go behind the counter.
Maybe that's the way it's supposed to
Yeah,
be.
you've both given up. That's right.
Do you think that would be a sustainable model if you make your own burger, or is that
I don't think so. No.
too unwieldy?
Yeah, I think.
You mean cook it?
Yeah, you go behind and you're like you'd have to have a heat lamp. You grab your burger, grab your fries, then go.
You know, Fuddruckers.
Kind of a reverse cafeteria.
Remember, Fuddruckers would give you your
It's a plain burger, wasn't
burger, and you go make it on the Fixins.
You dressed it.
Yeah, you go to the Fixins bar.
Yeah.
And, you know, I found that I couldn't make a burger as well as they could because I'd put too much stuff on it. It was
It's
always
different with somebody else.
It was overdone.
Yeah, you kind of you know you're not a good judge with your own eyes.
Yeah, you think.
especially when you're younger.
That's right. You think you want all this junk on it, and then it turns out, I should
can't eat
too
this.
much, yeah.
I went to a restaurant in Tampa once where they let you cook your own steak on the grill. You could, if you wanted to do it that way, you could. You go do it yourself.
Like a T-bone?
Yes, they would give you. They
Because
brought
it's
out.
not uncommon at like Korean restaurants.
No, they brought out a raw steak and sent you over Orlando. I was in Orlando, and they brought out a raw steak, and they had a flame pit, over there, and you can go cook it yourself if you wanted to.
I see.
They gave you.
They also had a chef.
Yes, you could do it either way.
Yeah.
And I had the chef make it because I didn't trust myself on the flames.
I wouldn't either.
No.
Anthony, you're talking fast food now. Dave's in a bad place with it. Go ahead.
Hey, I can see this violence getting worse because a couple of years ago when I was paying $6 for a Big Mac meal, if I got home and it was wrong, oh well. But now I'm paying $10 or $11 and $5 in gas to go get it. So that Big Mac meal cost me $16. You better have that junk right.
Or what?
See, now Biggie's got the quick serve restaurant attitude.
But you could hear the anger rising in the caller's
I
voice.
can hear him.
Yeah.
We're on edge right now.
Yeah.
We're boiling over right now.
But really, or what?
Well, unfortunately, or pull out a gun.
You know what?
Yeah.
Or
You've seen the worst.
bite a finger, or
Yeah.
get into a fight.
At a Wendy's.
But I'm just saying, you got to know where you're going if you're no one there's really going to listen to that diatribe and care that much more. I drove here, spent $5 on gas, and it cost $10. They don't make the prices,
Right, and then they're going to say, or what, and then somebody starts pushing and shoving, and then it, and everything.
this.
And then all this happens at
a Wendy's.
wherever it might be. I mean, you're seeing.
Fill in Subway.
We are getting to the point. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Taco John.
Man.
I want to go to a Taco John.
Where's Taco John?
I don't know, out west.
The West Coast place. We went to a little chicken place last night.
Yeah.
I got a salad. All right. Salad.
Okay.
And cause
Salad or chicken salad?
grilled chicken salad is what I got last night. And my son got
The whole fam?
Yeah. Well,
How rare.
Well, my son was out and was supposed to pick up fried chicken from that place we love, that grocery store, and he forgot.
He didn't forget.
Maybe he didn't.
Why do you guys put so much faith in him?
I don't know why.
Yeah.
He was in the area of the store, which is 30 minutes from our house.
It could be one door over. He wouldn't get it.
We make a fried chicken pilgrimage once a week or so. Well, he was in that area visiting a friend, and we said,
He's
whatever.
close.
Yes, I said, whatever you do, make sure you get that fried chicken. Make sure.
Or what?
Well,
that was his response.
And we saw he was driving home. We're like, 15 minutes to fried chicken. We were all like, yeah, let's go.
Tying napkins around your neck.
Knife and fork.
Okay.
One in each hand.
Okay. And we're tracking him on the phone. Like, oh, here he comes.
Pour the sweet tea. Pour the sweet tea.
I get the leg. I get the
He's
leg.
coming with the chicken.
Right. So he walks to the door. What's up? And I was like, what's
for dinner?
What'd you make?
Do you not remember you were supposed to pick
Not
up
20 minutes
chicken?
ago.
You have dinner.
Huh?
I said, where's the chicken? What chicken? It's the chicken you were supposed to pick up, that fried chicken. Remember, that place is 30 minutes from our house.
I know where it is.
We don't go over there that often. He was over visiting a friend. We said it's happening. So there we are, knife and fork in hand, bib tied around.
Yep.
Nothing. He goes, oh, man. And he's like, oh. And then he said, I'll go out wherever y'all want. My wife said, the moment's ruined. It doesn't matter now. She goes, I'll fast thaw some beef and make spaghetti. Fast thaw is when we put
What's that?
We put beef into hot water to fast thaw it. That's how we used to do it at the barbecue place.
Really?
Yeah. We needed to thaw something quick. We'd throw it in water, hot water. Maybe
Is that recommended?
I've said too much.
I'd like to get your wife's recipe for spaghetti. Start with frozen beef.
I've said too much. You get frozen tube of beef, put it in hot water to fast thaw it. I said, there's no time. It takes at least an hour. I mean, there's no way. Even a fast thaw. I was like, there's no time. So he said, I'll go over to chicken pickles. Okay.
The boy.
The boy said, I will go over
To pick up for the fam?
for the whole family. We were like,
His
okay.
wife's not putting a bra on?
That's right. Oh, she would know. It was either going to be me or him. And so he goes, I will do it. So we had this big argument. He goes and does it. I got a salad to try to stay on my plan.
Did you have to place the order with an app ahead of time?
Yes.
Because you don't trust him with 4 orders?
Yes, because I was writing down, I was texting him the order, and my wife said, forget it. Just do it on the app. Let him walk in and get it. And he got it right. I mean, it was right. He got a sandwich with the biggest overhang I'd ever seen.
Is that right?
And I said to him, please give me just a little bit of that overhang. And he's like, nah, bruh, that's mine.
Sorry, pimp.
I mean, it had the most overhang I'd ever seen on any chicken salad.
Lucky.
And then he just ate it in front of me while I was having that salad.
That's the Holy Grail.
Oh, he
Dad, you're staring at me.
And then he
Son,
slathered
these are your salad days. You don't even know it.
You have no idea.
Eating your
He
radishes.
slathered it in Chick-fil-A sauce and chicken and pickle sauce. And he just right in front of me. I was like, oh,
Do you guys have the
good.
store-bought versions of all your sauces?
Yes.
I figured you
We
would.
do.
Not the same, though, is it?
Pretty close.
Is it?
I'll tell you, it's pretty close.
I mean, it's got the brand name on the outside.
Yeah, they're going to make sure it's
Yeah,
right.
but when you get those little
Packets.
the little packets, and they've been sitting down there with those warm waffle fries,
Exactly.
and that warm chicken.
That's the thing. We keep it in the refrigerator at home. It's not.
It's the wrong way to do
it. A little bit off.
I need to get it out like 10 minutes early, maybe.
Yeah, you got to get it. It's like wine.
Mm-hmm.
You got to uncap
Let
it.
it breathe.
And let it breathe.
Maybe you should decant it.
Yeah, decant
I have
it.
a couple of decanters that we're not using if you'd like.
You own a decanter?
Get your nose in there.
What do you smell?
Hawaii. I mean,
Coconut?
Polynesia.
Pineapple? Sunscreen? Overweight tourists?
With notes of cellulose and citric acid.
That's a really good. Oh, 2022. That's a great year.
Marijuana?
That's a great year.